All right, so today the headlights for the 85 Cadillac Eldorado have arrived. All right, so we're gonna do a quick unboxing on those headlights, see what they sent us, see what's all in the package, see what we need to, any other parts we need to get before we install, and then work on the installation. Here we go. Here's the box. We'll get this open up, packaged nicely from Amazon. We got some wire harnesses here. 2 pieces in here, because it's 4 lights, so yeah, that's 2 there, and then we have 2 here, so 4 harnesses for our 4 headlights. All right, and I'm assuming this black package here is our headlights. All right, so I made a quick little cut down the center there, so I wanted to open this up on camera, make sure I get everything so you can see what you are getting when you order this product. Serial number there. Open this up. Bubble protector there, and there we have it. So seal, close, DOT approved headlight. Okay, those are for your daytime running lights and your turn signal. I'm gonna hook those up. And then your main plug is for your high, your low beam, and your constant. Okay? Alright, so I got all 4 open. Everything looks good, no cracks. Everything is sealed. All the wires are intact, no cracks, no breaks. And it came with 4 additional harnesses. In case these are not compatible with my car, they gave you the alternate harnesses that you may need to do that direct connect. Alright. So now let's take these outside to the car and get them on. There's my headlights. So as you can see, I got 1 headlight coming on. All 4 of my both side markers. My bottom light is on. So I want to change out all 4 of these headlights because I want it brighter. It looks bright there, but it is not that bright when you're going down the road. So that's the light shooting down the driveway. Park lights, yeah, just had those. So my new ones in the bulbs had a halo going around for the park lights as well. I'm gonna work on this first thing in the morning, but I did want to get a comparison video so you can see what the change is, and then I do both tomorrow morning, and then I do another one tomorrow night, so you can see the difference at night as well. So I have the lights. Here are my 2 new LED lights, and these are my old halogen lights. All right. So I have these hooked up. So you do have to use these adapters. This configuration that comes with the LED lights do not match with the plug and play. All right. Also, one side is going to have 3 prongs for high beams and low beams, and then one is just going to have a 2 prong for high beams only. This third one is for your low beams. But I want my low beams on all 4 lights, so I'm going to run this one into this one, so I have low beam on all 4, and then when I hit the switch, I'll have high beam on both. Next, I have to hook up. One of these is the daylight running, and I believe it's the red, and I think the turn signal is the green. Okay, so I have to get my other wire out. I test those, figure out which one is the turn signal, hook it up, make sure I'm flashing, figure out which one is the daylight running, hook that up, make sure I'm flashing, and we should be good to go. So I just went to Home Depot, and I got this blue 16 gauge wire and green 16 gauge wire. It did not have the other colors. So I got my bulb from here, my daytime running light. It's here. You have two wires that go into this bulb. You got your ground, then you got your brown. That's your signals hot that the car is on when you pull the light out for daytime running lights. So I spliced into that one, the brown one. I'm gonna do a proper connect, but this is just me testing it. So I ran that wire here. I extended this green wire to the green wire there. All right, so I'm gonna put that there, and I'll show you that now the halo is working for the daylight running lights. Put on park lights, and there you have it. See the little bulb? It came on, and the halo came on. So I put the knob all the way out. There's my low beams with the halo. Switch. There's my high beams. Alright. I haven't hooked up the halo for the second bulb yet, but when I do, the halo will be on as well. Alright, back to low beams, back to park, and then off. Alright, so yeah, it just takes a little time, but you just gotta match up these wires and make sure you have your configuration right. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I think I got the setup I'm gonna go with. And turn signal. As you see that flashing yellow and white, you'll be able to see it better at night. But I also have these that'll be flashing. Now I'm not sure if I want to leave it like that, because if I remove this, then you get just a solid yellow glow. I'm not sure what I want to do, but if I do that, then you don't get the halo on that light when I turn the blinker off. So when I turn the blinker off, no halo. Unless I go with the orange halo. Dilemmas. Alright, let me keep working and figure out what I'm gonna do. Alrighty. So now that I got my wires configured how I want to, it's time to get this unbolted and get these into the housings where we're gonna go. So we have a screw here. This. Pull it out. Another day. So now we got our housing exposed. Let's feed our wires through. This side through. Halo and my pipe. Get everything here taped up, and then we got our bulbs inside. I'm just going around and taping up anywhere that I made a new connection to make sure there's no open spaces where something can get contact and get grounded or spark out. And yeah, with this configuration, I decided to not go with the halos. I just would rather have turn signals than the halos, and it still looks pretty good to me. So that's what I decided. Alright, so I have the lights mounted up. I'm gonna do a quick test on them. Alright, here's a daytime review. The 2 new LED lights on this side. Those are my old halogens. The low beams don't work on this side. They don't work. So that's the low beam on the LEDs. 100% better than it was at first. Beautiful. All right, there's our high beams. High beams work on this side, but the low beams don't. Okay? So for high beams, you get the other 2 rows at the top lit. I don't know if you could tell, but they weren't lit on low beams. High beams off, turn signal. Turn signals. So as you can see there, the high beams, when you click high beams, this row comes on. For low beam, you get the center and the bottom row. Turn signals, the halo. Like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I'll get the other side on and get a comparison and a night comparison as well. All right, here I am, about to start working on the passenger side lights. I'm gonna remove the housing, screws and bolts and everything around the light, just like I did on the opposite side. Remove the light, configure the wiring, load it back in. So my wire, and keep my screws in there. This pops off. I already took the screws out of this one. This on first. A lot of the footage that I just got is no good, so I don't think you've seen me do a lot of this. So I plugged up my light to the adapter to the 3-prong. You gotta figure out which is your ground. You can tell the ground is black. I take up any loose wires that were have nicks or cuts in them that could possibly ground out anywhere, like this broke one right here. I gotta take that one up. Yeah, this is blue wire going down to the turn signal. I already have the other wire here attached to the other light, so that turn signal is ready to go once we attach it to this one. And then I'll just be taping up these loose wires here. Okay, so get to that now. All right, time for a light test. Okay, so that's the low beam. Maybe I don't got the lights pointed low enough, but that's bright. Maybe I should only did 2 instead of 4. Those things are bright. There's the driveway. It's too bright. So they flash and they work. It's too bright to catch on camera. Well, on this little cheap camera. So all my turn signals are working. Taking for a little spin. Tail light out there, I gotta fix. I got the bulb, I just gotta get it in there. I'm loving the new LED lights, y'all. Light up the streets, baby. In the old school.
You're watching Daddy DIY. Daddy DIY, the channel of arts, crafts, and do-it-yourself projects. Keep watching for more videos from me, Daddy DIY.